It's Thursday night again. We're back for another amazing episode of Guru Talks here in Cedarhurst, New York, from an undisclosed location. Of course, we're with Rabbi Heshi Bloomstein from the Young Israel of Hewlett. I want to thank everybody for tuning in once again. This next question comes from a dear family friend of ours, Ayala from Woodmere, New York. And the question is as follows, Rabbi. We understand that there's a concept of what's called bishul akum, that we're not allowed to have a non-Jew cook for us.
That's when we turn the fire on.
Correct, that's when we turn the fire on when we're cooking.
Right. When a non-Jew cooks for you, turn the fire on first.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that makes it bishul Yisrael,
right.
Jewish person cooking.
Right.
But a lot of people here who have a full-time help or a nanny, are there any exceptions to this rule of bishul akum?
Okay, so that's a very important question, and the answer is yes. In halacha, there are certain exceptions, and you have to be careful about this. But one of the exceptions are if the food could be eaten raw, then there will be no problem with bishul akum. Bishul akum was a design that we shouldn't become overly friendly with our neighbors who are non-Jewish, because even though they mean well, they might throw in an ingredient that's not kosher and things like that. But that's only when they want to impress you. But foods that are eaten raw, there's no problem of bishul akum, and therefore, carrots. If you want to have somebody cook carrots for you, that would not be a problem.
So I can have the nanny cook carrots for a baby.
That's correct. That's right. Things that have already been cooked, let's say things like pasta, is also not a problem because things have already been cooked. Rice, many rices have already been cooked. That's not a problem. There is another exception, and that is if the food is not considered something that is prestigious or would go on the king's table, that would also not be a problem. Baked beans is not a problem. Oatmeal would not be a problem. So there are certain exceptions, but although it's uncomfortable, I know this, you have to really train yourself to make sure that you follow this law carefully, because what you might not know is that if a non-Jew does cook with you, the food will make the vessels treif.
Oh, wow.
Like milk and meat mixers. And it'll need to be koshered. So it's something that we take very, very seriously. And that's why there are some who are comfortable enough to leave the fire on before.
Amazing. Once again, a great episode of Guru Talks. Thank you for tuning in to Guru Talks, part of Guru Nation. Everyone have a great Shabbos. Rabbi, have a great Shabbos.
Rock and roll.
Enjoy. We'll see you next week. Wasn't that clip amazing? Subscribe to my YouTube channel to get an endless supply of me.